Welcome back to the 36th episode of a close combat last stand Arnhem playthrough with the Germans in the Grand Campaign on Elite difficulty. This time, Kampfgruppe Ringkehr has gotten reinforcement from KG-59ID, which I have no idea what the heck means, but 59th Infantry Division Kampfgruppe, maybe, who knows. But yeah, so hopefully now we've opened up some more deployments in Best, which we probably had access to anyway, but now we can field more units. So my dream, with the artillery support and everything here, we're fielding 3 more units. And the enemy is, well, they're starting to dwindle a bit. We're gonna replace some of the casualties for them here. Let's see, we'll give them another Rifle MG team, and another one. They don't have endless points, but yeah, the thing is, we might not be able to defeat them this time. And if we are not able to defeat them this time, I mean, I could, you know, remove some teams there and put them in again, and then, you know, like, let me just show you. I could do this, right? And then put the team in again, and then I pay 20. I get the points back, and then I put the team in again, get it at full strength. But if I do this, they won't have that many points in upcoming. Like, I think if we don't use too many points now, they'll have more points later, and there's a decent chance we actually can push in and finish them now. So what I'm gonna do is revert this. So we just kind of let them have some points with, you know, future battles in mind, where they might actually need these points. So we'll give them a lot of Rifle MG teams, and there we go. There we are. So maybe a regular rifle team as well, who knows. This looks fine. And then it's me, this time around here. We are primarily attacking with, what is this? The 59th Infantry Division unit is, who's taking charge on this one. We have a decent amount of map control. So, okay, let's see what we can field with these guys. These are fresh and coming in now, so. We have 8cm mortar, we have several MG42 teams. That's beautiful. Heavy MG42 teams with good amounts of crew and everything. That is lovely. We have an anti-infantry gun. A heavy infantry gun. I don't know, I was kind of liking the 2cm though, if I'm honest. Is this here? Yeah, it's in the other battle group. Okay, well, yeah, so we can maybe put that in as well. Either way, let's see. We have Sugtrupp. We'll bring in one of those. Maybe a couple of Grenadier MG teams that are kind of low on men. Maybe we never mind that, because I want to have a few like manpower strong squads able to move around the map a little bit. We've got a couple of MG Grenadier teams in as well. And then I don't think we need any more command teams at all. I think we're going to just pour in MG42 teams. AF, so there we got a bunch of them. And let's get this infantry gun in as well. Then we see what we can bring in here from the reserve team. 2cm, we'll bring that. And another MG42 team, which is maybe not actually, because I want to remove them and pay like half the price of the team to replace them with a full strength team. They are now half strength, and I'm not sure I want to risk it. So we'll bring the MG Grenadiers here, and these regular Grenadiers. I think this will do. We also have the 8cm mortar, so maybe not those, but instead, yeah, we can't afford to bring the mortar, or it needs to be in the support section, I suppose. So maybe we go for the Grenadier team instead then. Yeah, so if we look at the opponent, I mean, we're fielding the same amount of units now, and if we can just defend initially, and then kind of start pushing once we've done some damage, we might be able to push the enemies off the map this time. It is daytime as well. We have artillery and air support, so yeah, with this new Kampfgruppe coming in here with all these MG teams as well, that is certainly going to be useful for us. So we're putting an MG team there. And I do want MG team in the usual spot here. And able to fire down and cover in this direction, where the enemy tends to deploy quite a few units. Maybe an MG team in the building over here. Oh, that's a Grenadier team. Never mind, I selected the wrong team. Where is the MG team? Ah, okay, they're hiding underneath the canopy there. I could barely see them. I think maybe actually we put them on just in here. 2,500 rounds. I mean, they're gonna be spewing out ammunition until the end of time, basically, with that kind of ammo count, which is quite nice. Not gonna lie. Then we have the 2 centimeter flak, which I've been having decent results with putting here, so let's just keep putting it there. And then we have the infantry gun, which can we put it in the building? Doesn't really look like it. Put it somewhere where it can be safe, though. Like in these trees, can it be here? Relatively safe, anyway. I don't know. We put it there. That does not seem safe. Yeah, I'm kind of regretting having brought this thing now. But okay, that's worth more than the 2 centimeter flak is. So maybe we put the 2 centimeter flak there, hope we don't lose it, and of course this can't be what I want it to be, but it covers fairly well from here, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, the thing is the flak could get kind of pummeled early on quite hard, but I'm just going to hope that doesn't happen. And we're going to get some MG Grenadiers into this building here that we can also later make some moves with, but initially just kind of hold down an angle with. And another MG Grenadier team. 2 of them should do. Then we have more MGs with limited ammo, but they can cover down here, which could be useful. So, yeah. And another MG Grenadier team, where is it? It's in here. Well, we don't need it in there, I think. We could put it maybe here, because they should be able to shoot out a little bit from here. And they can also move in later. I just wanna, yeah, like I wanna go and take the victory locations inside the forest here, which is here also hidden behind the canopy, and I want to get this to Sun North. But I don't want to go for these things too soon, as that might lead to, well, pretty much catastrophe. That being said, I'm gonna put, yeah, well, if we push through from the west to the east, and take Sun North last, then we could have a command team here. They have a couple of submachine guns, which is great for fighting in the forest. We just hold down here initially. And then we'll have a couple of Grenadier teams immediately with them here. And then we will also have more Grenadier teams coming in later that we just kind of see. Then we have the MG Grenadier here that can push up this way as well. To have another angle coming in on Sun North. But we'll have to see what the enemy does and how the battle progresses, so there's really no telling how things will go once we hit the start button, so let's begin. Alright, well, immediately there's nothing going on. Gonna give the enemies a minute or two to... oh shit, we had a Grenadier, so I completely forgot about them, but okay, it should be fine, hopefully. Actually, you know what, since we don't know what's up, let's just move them into this building. I don't want them to get shot to pieces. Oh, what? What a hit! We just basically annihilated that entire squad there. With like one hit, it killed 3 guys at the very least, maybe killed someone from another squad as well. Yeah, them deploying units there right now, very stupid of them. It's gonna give us a very good chance of pinning them and destroying them. Open fire. Don't be shy. Before they open fire at you. I mean, if you can shoot them, shoot them. Start shooting at us. Okay, the 2 centimeters really kicking in hard here, that's good. Oh, they are getting slaughtered. I love what I'm seeing right now. Sorry, I muted myself halfway through the sentence there by accident, so... That's one MG team down there. This team's pretty much dead. This looks like maybe the command team that's only half-ish strength. That's 3 out of the 12 teams, so there's 9 teams we have not accounted for yet. And we're gonna give it a couple of minutes for the enemies to mess up, move them around, and allow us to account for it. Yeah, really, with the MGs, there's no reason to hold back. Just open fire, basically. I think I'm gonna move this Grenadier team into the bushes, sir. And then we can maybe sneak up, move along the bushes, sir. Use these bushes as cover, spot out in this area, see if there's any teams there. And see kind of how we proceed from there. I think actually the last place I want to take away from the enemy is Eindhoven, in case we struggle a little bit with other victor locations. If they can only deploy here next time around, if it gets to that and we can't take the map, then, well, they're gonna get wrecked immediately. And then we can just kind of finish them off. Yeah, they got something over here, I can't quite see it, saw it on a mini-map though. Just gonna hold here for now. Actually, I think we might be able to push in here with the MG Grenadiers. Don't need them in the building there. We're fine with the MG teams that we do have. Okay, we got a couple of teams here. But if we get a lot of teams fanning through this forest here together, that could be very good. It's just a bit tough to move the heavy SMG, the heavy machine gun team, so I think there's one infantry guy left at the moment. Yeah, that really might be it, actually. I'm gonna move an MG team on here. And these Grenadiers. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think that's the last infantry guy I have left here. Actually, it looks like we should be very much able to push the enemy off the map this time. So, yeah, let's just kind of get to that. I think we'll just take this. That's whatever. We'll keep pushing in other areas after that. Yeah, seemingly it is only that guy. So we'll get that MG set up there, and then have these guys moving in as well. Just open fire. Go, go, go. He is gone. That's that command team dealt with. So we'll move these guys in a little bit over here, together with this MG team. These MG guys can be here for now. These guys are linking up over here. Shit is starting to go down. Okay, they're starting to make some moves here, but they are fairly exposed to doing so. And I think if we maybe move this Grenadier team here. No, it seems a bit risky, maybe. Maybe let's not do it just yet. Let's get our teams in the various positions and whatnot. Can these guys actually shoot anything from here? Not really. And these Grenadiers from here, can they? They don't really have any shots from here either. Okay. Right, we'll move our MG teams up to this wall here first, and then we'll move them further from that afterwards. Still no access to the Air Force or anything, unfortunately. Okay. We have an MG team right there. Let's actually get on there. Damn it! Misclicking. Misselecting. Alright, so we just run our teams over here. Get eyes on that. And just really get in the face. The MG's firing. Tearing up some enemies over here, that's good. Will these guys have shots over there? No, they will not. But these guys are going to get surrounded very soon. So, let's see. We are still not seeing them. But we're trying to make some push happen right now, which really is going to work for them. Alright, let's get the heavy machine gun teams over into the next push line here. Okay, we're taking some casualties, but it's not super bad. We see the 30 cal team now, so we should be able to give them hell. Once we get the MG set up, we can start spraying the area over here as well. Starting to flick some serious casualties soon, I hope. I mean, we already have, but more than we already have would be nice. These grenadiers, okay, well, they're in the fight. How are these guys still alive, honestly? It's not gonna last long. Once they've been dealt with, we can start dealing with other stuff. It's a pretty failed advance from the LSA, but apparently they're pushing a lot at the moment, so... Wait a minute, why have these guys stopped up? Oh, we got it. We got enemy infantry in the forest. Where exactly is it? It's around here. So I'll move my grenadiers up a little bit to support. And I'm probably fine moving these MG grenadiers in as well. These guys got kind of caught off guard a little bit. If we could finish these guys, it would be great. And I'll move these grenadiers also here. We'll surround this enemy infantry. There it is. We've not wiped them out entirely yet. This MG infantry here is taking some serious damage. Are you guys not supporting them? We can't support them. We don't have any shots or anything. Seriously, that last guy there, he's keeping so many teams occupied, it's ridiculous. Ah, he's finally dead. Okay, well, these guys do not have shots over there. That's fine. We'll move in several teams here, get on the wall, and just fucking pummel the enemy. The enemy wants a truce and can, of course, forget about it. Move an MG team in here as well. All these guys here focusing fire on the enemy team here. If I can actually select them, there we go. Got him like, yeah, surrounded on most sides anyway. They should be pretty fair. Still no artillery support available. Oh, airstrike, which is just a bit shit, to be honest. Alright, we got the grenadiers in position. MG42 is going to set up on the wall, start spraying those fuckers on the road. These guys also have an MG with a bit of ammo, so the enemy is struggling. They surrendered, very nice. Now what about these guys over here? A lot of grenades going out. I'm not liking the sound of that, actually. Oh, it's going out on the enemy, that's good. Well, we took some casualties from grenades ourselves. I guess that's life. Have we dealt with this, sir? Yeah, they have surrendered. They have surrendered. Okay, we're moving our various teams in here then. Right. Looking good, looking good. More teams surrendered. These guys surrender. There's a lot of enemies surrendering right now. I like what I'm seeing. Wait, are we still dealing with these guys? Fucking hell, I thought I must have had another team selected. Did the team surrender? Yeah, a team did surrender in here, but the other team didn't. Okay, well, we're gonna get this grenadier team here coming up from behind them. Like this. That should do the trick. Do these guys have any shots from here? Not really. Gotta move this MG team over there. We've lost this MG infantry, that's not good. Gotta move these teams up a little bit. So we might be able to have some shots. I don't know if these guys will at any point be getting any shots from where they are now. But yeah, I just want to kind of spot all this stuff over here. Maybe we can get them in that trench over there instead. Get them on defend mode, move these guys up. We do have these grenadiers over here holding down this area should anything try to push. And how are things going in the forest exactly? I mean, we have them very much surrounded. Yeah, that 30 cal is almost wiped out. So is pretty much the rest of the enemy as well. Someone else surrendered. They surrendered and forced her. Good. Okay, we're moving these guys up then. Move them maybe over here. Like this, spread out a little bit. Something like that. For now, we got a good push going here. I gotta say, finally some action. Sucks that we lost this MG team, but they were pretty exposed, I guess. These guys also surrendered, so the morale of these enemies are low as hell. I don't think we necessarily need to take all the victory locations there, we can just wipe them out instead. That works just as well for me. Maybe better even. More interesting that way. Okay, we got these guys in serious trouble now, we're gonna push up these Grenadier teams also. Just get in the fight, because we're not doing anything right now. That's a platoon HQ team, they really can't have much left. I have no idea how many teams we wiped out so far, but it's quite a few. So, I mean, these guys should get really fucked really soon. This guy's just, he's keeping alive over here. Ah, well, not anymore. Okay, we'll move this MG team over there, Grenadiers as well, can move this SMG team, or heavy machine gun team, I mean. It just, the SMG, it's a bit confusing. It's schweres Maschinengewehr, or whatever, like, it just means like it's a more sturdily mounted MG. But SMG, that's not what SMG means in this day and age, basically. But it's just a bit weird to say, this heavy SMG team. Let's move them in, you know. But oh well. This should be the last enemy standing here, so... And if it isn't, well, we'll kill the rest of them soon enough. I mean, they have no morale. Some guy's just rushing in there to beat the shit out of them. What the hell? They surrendered? And I'm not sure, that might be the last enemy. If it isn't, we will find the last enemy and we will kill the last enemy. Send some units out there, some units out there, and... Let's see, we have another team here, these guys. Grenadiers there, and I will send this heavy machine gun team over to just take Eindhovenseberg, victory location. Then, yeah, that's about it. Set up a heavy machine gun team here. On the corner. And move the Grenadiers. Well, we only have 2 guys surviving, so maybe we don't go too hard with them. Keep them here with the machine gun team. And just go claim the victory locations. I guess, actually, the one thing the enemy does have left is the mortar team. So that's what we can do. Still in need of finding, kinda. But we could just take the victory locations and then it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's do that, I guess. We'll move in the heavy machine gun team here. This heavy machine gun team. The mortars are probably over here somewhere, so... Oh, we found them. Or they found us. Yeah, they're over there. No, well, that's good. So we still haven't had access to our Air Force or our artillery support, which is fantastic. Really, like, seriously though, like there's 5 minutes left of this battle. I'm pretty sure this is a battle, the upcoming battle where I put both the artillery and the Air Force, or the airstrike. So, WTF is that? Let's just throw smoke on it here. So they don't see us. It's whatever. Just keep this group alive. Get all these other guys over here and then we can move in with some squads of less value. We don't even have to. We take this and then we're good. Take that, ask for truce, see what happens. Right, I mean... Yeah, we got all the victory locations. Ask for truce, they do not want it. Just whatever, we'll keep the offer open. The thing is, I kind of want to preserve some of these units for future fights. I don't want to take unnecessary casualties pushing in on that mortar team though. I would much rather keep all my guys alive. Like, Because casualties are going to cost future combat efficiency. Yeah. Waffenstillstand angeboten. And why are we not having a truce right now then, when everyone wants a truce? So I guess we just wait a minute and a half. But okay, so we can have a look at the battlefield. We slaughtered 3 groups here, and they made stupid moves trying to push up in this general direction, which allowed us to do some serious damage. Ourselves, we did lose an MG Grenadier team, but all in all, we pushed the enemy off this map finally. So now we can send these units here into Son, clear the enemy out there, and then go in support of Eindhoven, if we can hold that for another turn. But if you watched the last episode, if that happens again, then we certainly can. So, yeah, I'm just hoping we can kind of get all the enemy armored corps just stuck in the start zone, like they won't even get out of Eindhoven. If we can keep them in Eindhoven and no further, that's going to be tremendous. Soon enough, we're going to be getting Panthers coming in another Panzer group that's coming in to counterattack. I'm not sure exactly when. It might happen this in-game day. It might not. But once we get that over to Eindhoven, and if we are still keeping the Allied Armored Corps pinned down there, we can start chewing away the tanks if we just play a little bit carefully. We're not going to have many Panthers, so, you know, we're going to have to go for like a kill-death ratio of 10-1 or probably a lot more, if I'm being honest. But that's something that's up in the future in one way or another. Just depends on how things play out until then. Total Axis victory, we have best. Beautiful. That's one Allied battle group or battalion or whatever wiped out. Pretty happy with that. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, I would appreciate if you would leave a like on it. Maybe even subscribe if you haven't already. At least consider it. Whatever. You can catch me in the next one. So have a good one.